Hello guys, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. We are starting with the zodiac signs, and if you want to know how to find the individuality, your individuality according to your Vedic chart, and if you want to learn more about Aries zodiac sign, the baby, this is the first zodiac signs, you should keep watching this video. So let's start it. So I have problems with the mic. I don't know how to put it. I think okay. So what will be the script? You know, I'm a Virgo, as you already know. I'm saying this for the probably 1,000 times, but I have a script. This is the script I have written. I don't know how I have written. Yeah, I have written what I have to say. I mean the script, and in order not to miss something. So we start with Aries. This is the first sign, and Aries in your chart is showing your individuality. But this will be the last point. I will show you according to your chart how to find your individuality, which is very interesting. At least for me it was very interesting. So we start with the first from the list, the motto or the phrase. The phrase of the Aries is I am. This is the baby, and you know the babies are like this. They are the center of attention. That's why I am. Name. Every zodiac sign has different name in Vedic astrology. We are going to use the Western terms of the Western names of the zodiac signs. But according to Vedic, in Sanskrit, in Vedic astrology, we called Aries Mesha. The other is the element. Element is fire, of course. The quality is movable, and this means that Aries is very active sign, very action-oriented, and a goal-setter and a goal-achiever. Guna, this is the Rajas. If you don't know about the Guna and the element and the quality, you should watch the introduction video of the signs that is previous of this one. Gunas is Rajas, so Aries is the sign that wants to make the dreams come true, passionate about that. It is related to the first house, because Aries is the baby, the first house. Every sign is related to a house, and Aries has relation to the first house. So the first house has the same traits as Aries. The symbol, of course, is a ram. The gender, this is a male sign, and even this makes makes the sign even more active. So now, O sign, Mu Trikona, exaltation and debilitation. These are terms that I need to explain probably, because later on I'm going to discuss the planets. So every planet in Vedic astrology has rules a specific sign. Most of them rules two signs. For example, Mars rules Aries, rules and Scorpio too. We say that Mars is the owner of the Aries, for example. But we have something called Mu Trikona. Mu Trikona sign is Mua means the roots. So the roots of Mars comes from the Mu Trikona sign. So the roots of a planet comes from Mu Trikona sign. The Mu Trikona sign of Mars is Aries. So Aries is the root of Mars. And for example, as I said, Mars rules Aries, rules and Scorpio, but Aries has taken the good energy of Mars, the fighter, the achiever, the sport energy, but the Scorpio took the negative energy of Mars, the energy of destruction, the energy of aggression. So this is the difference. So Mu Trikona sign Aries is Mutrikona sign of Mars, so this is the root sign of Mars. Mars is the ruler of Aries. Exaltation, this is a term that every planet feels happy or sad in specific sign. Sun in Aries is exalted. It is very, very happy. For example, you go on vacation in Las Vegas. You are very, very happy. This is exaltation. So Sun, when Sun is in Aries, it is very happy. It is exalted, and its trait, the Sun traits, are even exposed, even more strongly. Debilitation is when a planet feels very sad and it is very weak. Saturn is debilitated in Aries. This means that if you have Saturn in Aries, it is sad, it is weak, and it will cause a lot of problems. Why is that? Sun likes to have attention. I am, and Sun likes the attention. Sun is the ego. Sun is the personality. Sun is the fame. And that's why Sun is exalted in Aries. But Saturn wants to serve people, wants to be among people, wants to help the people. He doesn't want to be on the crown, to have the crown, to sit on the throne. And that's why Saturn is very, very sad in Aries. Body parts. About the body parts, there are different. If you read different Vedic or different books, you probably read that Aries controls different part of the body. Most often, we say that Aries rules the head, this part of the head, the brain, the head, and the whole body, because first, as I told you, Aries is the first house, and first house is the whole body. Some textbooks say that Aries rules from half of the face plus this part of the head and the whole body. But as far as I have studied, Aries controls this part of the head, the brain, the whole body, and Taurus is the face and this part of the throat. Okay, nakshatras. Nakshatra, this is the constellation. So Aries consists of 2.5 constellation. Ashwini, this is Ashwini, Brahmi, and Kritika, but Kritika precedes in Taurus too. So these are the nakshatras. So, for example, now I want to discuss the body part, because, for example, yes, as I said, Aries controls the head, the brain, it controls the whole body. But, for example, if you have a lot of malefics, a lot of bad planets, for example, like Saturn or Rahu, Ketu, this means that you have probably some kind of health issues related to the head, related to the body. Probably you have a lot of cut, burns, maybe injuries. If you have a lot of planets in Aries, maybe you can lose hair loss. So it is very interesting to see what kind of planets you have, and this will determine what kind of health issues you can face in your life. But you can have fevers, you can have injuries, a lot of injuries. People, for example, with Aries Ascendant, they always have cut, bruises, burns on the body, and they have some kind of mark on the body. This is always. So if you have Moon, for example, in Aries, if you have Ascendant, you will have somewhere in your body a cut or burn or some kind of birthmark. This is for sure. So the next thing I'm going to say are some kind of words that describe Aries. First, passionate. This is the baby. Let's say this is the baby of the zodiac sign. So people with a lot of planets in Aries or Ascendant Aries or Moon Aries, they're like a child. They're acting like a child, but they're very active. They're very sporty. They're very competitive. They're very they like sports. They like, of course, if you have Ketu in Aries, this will blind the traits of Aries. But for example, if you have Mars in Aries, you will be very sporty person. You want to be the winner. You want to achieve everything. They're boss-like figures. They don't like to be corrected. They don't like to be to tell them what to do, how to do it. They want to be the boss. That's why sometimes they're so competitive that they work in order to achieve everything, and in this way the personal life suffers. That's why people with ascendant Aries, it's good to find people that are more Libra-like, to give them balance, to give them harmony. This is important. What else I can say about Aries? They are more technical, they are more more technical, more mechanical skills they have. They're men of action. They're very restless inside. A lot of fire inside. That makes them restless. That makes them a lot of big fighter. They're good fighters, warrior, military person. They like cutting. They like burning. If you have a lot of planets, you will like fire, for example. You will like watching fire or have fire in your house for what is burning things. What else? I don't want to miss something. Oh, if you have, as I told you, if you have Aries, you have somewhere you have to be very careful, because they always burn themselves. They always cut themselves. You have to be careful not hitting your head. This is the other thing. People with strong influence of Aries, they have problems with the head. I mean, they can hurt their head, hit their head. Be careful. If there are a lot of malefic, there can even be brain injuries, so be careful if you have a lot of planets in Aries. We connect this sign with power, with brain, ambition and competition. But of course, this is general traits of Aries. Every planet will have different influence. If you have Saturn in Aries, this will be totally different if you have Moon in Aries. Depends on the planet, depends on your chart, depends on many things. Okay? You have to know this is just general characterization. If you want to know where is the Aries sign in your chart, you can go to my website www.astrology-coaching.com, and there you can see which sector is the Aries sign in your chart. Okay? So now I'm going to show you something. How to find. I have three kinds of pen: green, red and blue. I will make it with the green one or the blue one. Although Aries is red color. No, with the blue one. I want to be the blue one. Now I'm going to show you how to find your individuality in your chart. First, I'm going to draw the North Indian chart in Vedic astrology. So I forgot, to be honest, in the video for the difference in Vedic astrology, to say about the charts. In Vedic astrology, there are different charts. They are not like in Western astrology. But I had to be fast, and because the videos has to be shorter than 20 minutes, so I have to be fast. So this is the chart in Vedic. This is the chart. You see. This is a chart in Vedic astrology. So let's say the ascendant is Taurus. So the ascendant is Taurus. You see here. Oh, I hope you see it. It's Taurus. This is always the ascendant. Ascendant. The second house, this is a whole sign based astrology. The second house will always be Gemini, Cancer, the third house, the fourth house, Just a second. The 4th house will be Leo, the 6th house will be Virgo, Libra will be the 6th, 8 will be Scorpio. I mean the 7th will be Scorpio. The 8th will be Sagittarius. 9th will be Capricorn. 10th will be Aquarius. 11th will be Pisces, and Aries will be 12th house. So I'm showing. This is the chart. So you need to know where is the Aries. Aries is in the 12th house, right? I'm going to draw it. Aries is in 12th house. Aries is in 12th house. So this means that in order to find your individuality, you have to go abroad. You have to go live abroad or travel abroad. Or maybe, for example, you have to face places that are isolated, or prisons, or hospitals. Of course, the better situation is to go abroad. So people who are Taurus ascendant, often they found their individuality. They found who I am. They will find it in foreign countries. This is important. For example, if Aries is, forget about the ascendant now. If, okay, I have to do it like that. If Aries, for example, is in 7th house, let's say Aries is here in the 7th house, where the circle is, you see? 7th house. This is the 7th house. This means that your individuality, you will find it through partnership, through your spouse. If Aries is in the 2nd house, this means that you find your individuality and you will answer your question, who am I? Through your family, through money, and through the values and the things that you say. For example, you may say something and this can cause a lot of troubles, and these troubles will teach you a lesson. But mainly if Aries is in the 2nd house, this means that you find your individuality through money. If Aries is in 11th house, you have to follow your dreams. You have to follow your passion. And following the dreams, you find who you really are. This is, I hope it's useful for you. For me, it was very useful when I was studying Vedic astrology. I realized that I need to follow my dreams, and the only way, this is the only way to find the real purpose of my life. So I'm following my dreams. My Aries is in 11th house. I hope you liked the video. I hope I'm helpful, and we're just starting now. And we're going to change our lives, we're going to make our dreams come true. At least we will try, but I think we'll succeed in that. Hey you beautiful YouTuber, thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it. I want you to invite you to become part of the family of astrology coaching by Anatoly, and together like a big online family, we're going to make our dreams come true. We're going to change our lives thanks to astrology and spiritual coaching. New videos are coming every week. This is just the beginning. So we are going to make our dreams come true, and like the lotus flower, we will rise from the mud of our pain and we will blossom in happiness and fulfillment. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.